Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm Phoenix spelled correctly, and I'm here commentating with Baseball Kid.
That's me.
And today we have RasernKoopa versus OuterHalo1. Should be pretty fun, although the skill gap here is pretty significant. For those of you who aren't familiar with the players, RasernKoopa is currently ranked 144, while Halo is ranked number 11. So, Razern's definitely got a mountain to climb here. But I think we can go straight into the bans here. Halo, being the higher seed, gets first ban. He chooses to ban Mario Circuit. Doesn't feel like playing it today, I guess.
Razern followed up by banning Baby Park, and now we're going to get the first pick in chat. It's going to be Luigi Circuit to start off this third round match.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised with the Baby Park ban. Someone was telling me that it's actually the most banned track in this tournament so far, or in this league so far.
I definitely believe that. Being the shortest course there is, one mistake ends up being huge in the long run.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually like going there in tournament. If I feel a little shaky, you got 7 laps of consistency, or should I say 6, and then 1 lap to ruin the shrooms and lose the race.
Don't I know it?
So what do you think the game plan here for both runners is?
With the usually the strats that I see when the skill gap is pretty different is Razern just has to drive his heart out and hope Halo makes a mistake, and Halo just has to take it easy and try not to make mistakes. I feel like he's got a lot of space to play it safe in basically every track. I'd be surprised if I saw Halo going for a bunch of risky stuff.
I got the pleasure of playing both these guys early on in the tournament. Okay. Halo has been playing like a monster, super consistent. And then when I played Ras, he threw out a couple top 5 times. So he's also playing great. Just unfortunate, it's a huge skill gap.
Right.
I anticipate this match will end up 12-1 in favor of Halo. I'm really hoping to see at least one on Ras's end.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. It is a one-try tourney, so anything can happen. So we'll really just have to see if Razern can take it out. I'm sure Razern would be happy with even just one win. Looks like this first race is coming to a close here, and Halo takes it by good 3 seconds. Not too surprising there. Although Razern's PR is a 1:17.8, so I'm not sure he's too happy about that time. But still, it's tough when your competition beats your PR by quite a good margin. So
too easy.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Razern picks next. Looks like he wants to take him to Sherbertland.
I like this pick. You got the ice physics to always mess up anybody, and then at about Halo's level, lap 2 Shy Guys become a little interesting in one try. If you're on pace, you can make it to the right, but if one tries, you're a little slower, and that Shy Guy is starting to become right in the middle. And then on top of that, you got the interesting option on the shroom spot, lap 2 or 3, to try and predict lap 3 cycles. So Halo's got a lot of Shy Guy problems here.
Yeah, no, it's true. A lot of places to mess up for sure. And you're definitely right about the Shy Guys. It's interesting that the Shy Guys are really the only thing that's on cycles in the track, but man, they can screw you over if you don't really know where they are. You know, sometimes you do have to react to them instead of like a prediction.
The faster you get, they always seem to. The faster you get, the more of a problem they seem to become.
Yeah, I've heard that, but at the same time, I don't know if Halo's at that pace yet, but I believe Goomba and Emo don't really have problems with the Shy Guys on their pace.
Yeah, it's the upper myth level going for about the God standard, where actually lap 3 Shy Guys becomes the big problem. You get this option select between shrooming lap 2 and lap 3. At the upper myth level, you shroom lap 3, and then when you get to that god standard is actually when you switch to lap 2 shroom.
Okay, yeah. I knew there was something going on there. So far, Halo seems to be doing okay. That second lap seemed a little shakier than his opener, although I'm not sure how happy he would be with that opener, but I mean, against Razern, I'd say it was good enough.
I can't claim I was watching too much, but based on those lap 3 Shy Guy cycles, I could definitely tell he was a little slow. And lap 2 shrooms worked out this race. He's coming in with a 1:16.3 compared to Rass's 1:18.8.
Mm-hmm.
Rass's can't gain a time. 3-second lost first race, 2 seconds the second race.
Yeah, I noticed his opener was a 27.0, which, again, I'm not familiar with his pace to get a high 16, but I feel like maybe that was a little on the slow side for him. Halo's definitely was, but I mean, in a one try, you take what you get.
We take not falling and not hitting anything.
Yes, exactly. We take dodging the Shy Guys. That's true. Thankfully,
Okay,
the freezies aren't there.
Our next pick is going to Mushroom Bridge. Do you think Ras is picking this for a confidence build, get that consistency going, or is he in the mindset of Halo's gonna hit a car?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose it could be both, but I do feel like Mushroom Bridge, it's a pretty simple track, but like, man, when you lose time to like a car hit, it's like a big deal because there's really not like many areas to catch up. Oh, and right out of the gate, actually, Razern, hits the bus in that first corner. It could be a little tricky.
Did Razern forget to restart there? I don't know. We're resynced. Thank you, GSA. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, I actually don't even really know how they do that. I guess they just pause the timer and look at the clock, and I don't know.
They pull off some
But they seem to do it pretty well.
So Razern got the unfortunate first car of the course, bounced off the wall, and comboed into it.
Halo actually might be flexing a little bit here, just deciding to not use it. Oh! Buddy cancels the shroom right into the truck. I was gonna say on the straightaway he wasn't even A-teching. I think he was just wanted to take it easy and do some interesting lines.
We'll see if he does it again right here. Yeah.
Oh, he does. He's not even phased by the car hit. He's just,
Have you ever tried doing this non-A-tech?
I can't say I have. It's definitely not during like a PR attempt or a one try. I'm too scared of Mushroom Bridge on time trials.
It's the weirdest thing ever after doing A-tech for the longest time. And that section that Ras did, just around the corner there, that straightaway, that is the weirdest part.
Oh,
I think it would be this bridge where it's just complete change, A-tech, non-A. No, it's the little bits where you're like one A-tech here, complete change.
Right. Yeah, well, Helix still came out with a 121.5, which for not A-teching and hitting a car, I gotta say I have no idea how good that is, but...
That's garbage.
Again, it was enough.
It's been a while. I want to say like a 120 to 121 range was what I was trying to get with non-A-tech.
Oh, wow. So you're familiar with the non-A-tech times.
Barely.
I have no idea.
If you have any questions.
Does have a 121.0 PR, so it wasn't too far off from his PR. Still pretty solid.
For all non-A-tech questions, just default to Jonathan Steele times.
Yeah, that's true.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, he was a guy on the players page who kind of retired from Double Dash before, like I think right before A-Tech was discovered. And so all of his times, which are actually still really good, are all non-A-Tech. So that's what we refer to.
We're going.
Thinking, how much does A-Tech save?
It's too hard to answer. Too many variabilities. Too much variability on courses. Going in here onto Waluigi Stadium, our fourth pick, because we're barely commentating the match. That's why they put us on the mic. Oh, Halo throwing in that Z-Tech. This is the earliest I've ever seen him do it.
I gotta say, he probably has the most practice on Z-Tech. I mean, he's always doing it. Honestly, if I was doing it during a run, I feel like I'd mess up. I just can't be tapping Z while trying to time my, R trigger presses, so...
Well, time to be...
He's just trying to have fun with it, I guess.
Time to be very hypocritical. I once pulled out my turbo controller and mapped it to the Z button. You actually lose speed doing that.
Wait. You mapped what to the Z button?
I mapped the turbo controller to the Z button.
Oh. What?
It ended up being equivalent to holding A and B at the same time, so you drop down to 46 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Halo's sandbagging himself.
Of course, he can't press it near as fast as a turbo controller.
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hits a fireball? Oh, but he just... hits another fireball. Yeah, wait. Raston's in the lead. Oh, man. Halo not getting the right Dune section he wanted. He might be regretting this attack now.
Makes it across. Finishes it.
Woo! Razern wins one. Good stuff. Well, if you're ever wondering what I don't know. Halo came out with the disrespect, and if you're kind of come out with the disrespect and all this Z-Tech, I mean, you gotta win.
So, running with Razern's comment, he said no bagel, and I countered him with, okay, we got a breadstick incoming.
Yeah. Breadstick.
Okay, so Halo, I'm going to guess Dry Desert is his counter pick.
I could see that. Definitely a track that I feel like he kind of had a pretty decent grind on not too long ago. Oh, goes with the Mushroom City, actually.
Mushroom City. Lots of A-Tech in this course, and super consistent for all the top players.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Halo's going to be... I don't know. I mean, I doubt he's sweating, but do you think he's upset with the 1 point, or he's like, whatever?
I'm pretty sure he's like, whatever.
Yeah, I would think so too, considering all the non-A-Tech and the Z-Tech and stuff he's thrown out.
Razern took 1 point off me, and I was like, yep, I definitely did not play well that course. He got this win. Move on.
Yeah, it happens. That's really the thing about one tries. I mean, it doesn't matter how much better you are against your opponent. If you mess up, it's you can definitely drop a point easier than you think sometimes.
Okay, so at the beginning here, we gotta be a little speedy to beat the yellow car. Is it yellow?
Yeah.
It's yellow.
I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, it's yellow.
Too much trouble, doesn't he? Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I kind of went a little wide just to. He doesn't want to chance it.
Yeah, playing it
I don't
safe.
blame him. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Halo with the big stock.
Yeah, actually.
Ras pulling ahead, staying nice and close to his ghost.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice to know the cycles.
Oh man, Halo just caught up a lot of time on that bridge though, just kind of the better A-Tech, getting more MTs off and faster. Really makes a difference.
Ras dropped 2 MTs along there.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, Ras, come on, buddy.
Oh man.
Take a deep breath.
Get those MTs off. Blue sparks, let's go. No favoritism, by the way. Oh, another Halo.
The same exact spot.
Yeah, oh, and the truck hit. Oh man, feeling a little shaky now. I'm sure he realizes this last lap is gonna have to be fast. Maybe he'll just try hard for the W.
What do you think Halo's doing differently on that section? I've never seen him get stuck there before, let alone twice.
Right. I want to watch him go into it. Unfortunately, we're having some technical problems with Halo Stream. Let's see.
Hey, it decides to work just right for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
We got a sprint to the end. Ras on the inside.
Oh my gosh, 2 victories in a row Razern takes. Okay. Maybe Halo's got a little sweat coming out of his pores now.
So I'm going to just spitball here on that corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been normally coming in a little wider on that turn, so you can kind of sideways boost and make it.
Right.
But if you come in a little tighter, you have to throw in a fancy A-Tech, save that line, and we all know fancy A-Tech is just feeling, and you can easily get stuck.
Right, yeah.
Alright, so our next course is Peach Beach. They picked that super fast. Oh, they're even in sync on picking the courses.
Sync, holy crap.
Don't even restart, just go, go, go.
Yeah. Man, Razern's eager. Not easier. Eager.
Clearly, they're both ready.
Now. He's got a taste.
They're both ready to race 100%. That menuing was on point.
Yeah.
For
they
all
are
those
speedrunners at heart, so gotta menu fast.
For all those people out there,
corner.
I do not recommend doing 100% on this game. It is 4 to 5 hours of hell. And you never think about menuing. Alright, so opener.
Coming in with the much better opener for Peach Beach. Still taking it pretty safe on the first corner there, the first turn of the grass. I don't blame him. Again, he can still comfortably beat Razern playing it safe. So maybe after those 2 losses, he really just wants to play it safe and make sure he gets as many points as he can.
That right turn there by Halo was very nice. He's just adding.
Out come the shrooms. Yeah, and I mean, Halo's just really familiar with this track. Just better lines, faster MTs, more MTs going off. He's got it all, and he should be able to close it out pretty comfortably here. 108.8, not too shabby, versus a 110.8.
I feel like that was a good time for Halo. We thought Halo for Ras. We saw his ghost the whole way through.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, what does he have? 107.6, so 0.8 off. On Peach Beach, I mean, definitely wasn't going to PR, but for a 1 try, it's for sure not too bad. Although I believe during one tournament he actually got a 108.3 or something, which I thought was kind of impressive.
We have seen a handful of god times on Peach before.
Right.
Let's see, I pulled off one. Goomba definitely pulled off them.
Oh yeah.
I want to say Emo has. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Wouldn't be surprised there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got no 107.
And I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Halo's pulled off a god time here in a 1 try.
Mm-hmm.
We're having some slight technical difficulties on Halo's end with dropped frames, but we're going to move on to Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, Razern's pick, Bowser's Castle.
We got one ready from Raz. Halo's kind of fumbling with his technology. There's his ready. We'll get the countdown here soon and get moving on to Bowser's Castle. I actually don't like the pick of Bowser's Castle from Razern.
Why is that?
It's a long course, so even the small mistakes are pretty easy to catch up and get back in there.
Yeah, that's true.
On the flip side,
we playing 13 tracks and 2 of them are banned. There's really only 1 track that's ignored, and so
it's going to be Rainbow Road.
You think so? I wouldn't be surprised.
That seems like the most popular one, Skip.
Yeah, I could see that. Alright, looks like we're getting into Bowser's Castle here.
I personally have been banning Bowser's Castle as my pick because I have a horrible record on this course.
You and me both.
Take an awkward bounce, go swimming in the hot tub.
There was one race I was like fighting to still beat the staff ghost.
Ooh, okay, Halo. I got nervous there.
Yeah, actually I did too. I have fallen there many a time, so good
You got
thing
that
we missed it.
super sketchy wall bounce and managed to hold on to his drift, get around the hole. Razern was a little wide with the U-turn there, coming in with the wall bunk. It's what 0.1 loss. It's small stuff, but when you're going for PRs, you focus on that so much.
Yeah. Yeah, and one really important part of this track that a lot of people seem to get stuck at is that shortcut right at the end where you kind of jump over the lava. It can be pretty scary. Oh wow, Razern somehow getting hit by that thwomp and losing speed on the wall right after. Unfortunate.
Razern's just
but OuterHalo taking a dip in the lava. Oh, so is Razern. No, they both go. Man, those fireballs in the great room. Yeah, those fireballs in the great room are just can be quite unpredictable at times. Let's see if Razern. Oh, both make it.
Okay.
Through the firebar.
You just made me think Harry Potter by calling it the Great Room. I'm thinking Great Hall.
Oh no, the great. It's confusing because it's like got grating on the floor. Oh, Razern actually taking another dip. Oh, that's not.
GRATE, great.
Yeah. I should call it something else, huh? The fireball room. There's a lot of fireballs in this track.
Oh, fireball room is upstairs.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The place where they fell.
Okay, so for the current racers, when you guys rewatch this, on that final ramp, tilt up. You'll get a smoother landing and it'll get, I don't know, maybe 50 milliseconds. That's small time save, really easy to implement.
Yeah. This is like a tutorial commentary now. Nice.
I throw it in on occasion. There's a reason I got the nickname baseball teacher.
Well, Halo's looking to close it out pretty easily here. You know, despite the falls, Razern had. Oh no, and a third fall from Razern. Why did I have to bring it up?
Commentators curse at its finest.
I barely just said it. Come on.
We got a close race here between the computer and Razern. I think he's going to clutch it out over the staff ghost.
Oh yeah. Easy win over the staff ghost. Yeah.
Razern's going to have to shake that off. Let's see here. We've already gone through Waluigi Stadium, Bowser's Castle. I'm feeling a trend here, maybe to DKM. Oh, interesting. He went for a Dino Jungle, a bouncy track. It's definitely one of Halo's better courses.
Yeah. But again, a track that's somewhat easy to fall off on, so I'm sure that's what Razern's hoping for here. He got it on Bowser's, but unfortunately fell himself quite a bit, so couldn't pull it out. But yeah, we'll have to see if Razern can claw any more points up here.
It sounds like Halo is going to go for Shroomless. I'm guessing lap 3, just for the style points.
Considering Shroomless, says Halo. Okay, something he really does not need to do. So this would be a pretty manly thing to go for right now.
Style points are. Oh, I'm trying to make a reference and it's just slipping me. Whose line is it anyway?
Oh, okay.
Where the points don't matter.
Oh yeah, there you go. Except they do matter here.
Not the style points.
Oh, the style? Oh, I guess not. All right, and they're off.
They're off. Ooh, that was a nice first corner by Halo. On the very front part of the turn, you can get super high up on that grass and not lose any speed. And then it allows you to swing out wide and bring in those 2 MTs right after it.
Looks like Halo will actually not be going for Shroomless here.
Maybe
Shame to see, but I gotta say, it's kind of the smart move. I mean, why risk it when, you know, Razern doesn't do it yet?
I wonder if the Shroom's here. Nope, you're right. He's just not going for it.
Yeah. Actually, Halo's quite a bit ahead, even after Razern used his Shroom already, so...
Yeah, that Shroom is...
Skill gap.
The Shroom is 1.5 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it saves a lot. I mean...
Raz has an interesting bounce there. Held his MT upon landing with the Shroom. I think it was a good option for saving. I've seen this by Andrew also in a one try. Shout out to Andrew Matthews, not in this tournament. Just holding that MT until after you land, it's guaranteed bounce cancel.
Wow, baseball teacher, I'm actually learning a lot now.
It's sketchy sometimes because you're ingrained with this released early.
Right.
Alright, coming in with
Halo hitting the geyser.
geyser.
Nah, not gonna be enough.
Looking like Friggs with that geyser hit.
Yeah, he might have been a little spooked there, but still easily takes the point on DDJ. We'll have to see what Razern picks next. Again, playing 13 courses doesn't really matter what he picks. The only thing that matters the most is which track they end up ignoring.
So we're going to Rainbow Road next. I'm starting to think DKM is going to be ignored.
It wouldn't surprise me. I don't like that track in one tries.
I love that track.
That's got to be like the most mistakes in a one try tournament is on that track. I would not be surprised. Because I feel like Rainbow Road, everyone's like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen way less falls on Rainbow Road than I have DKM.
The only time I really see falls on Rainbow Road is in that zipper section. The large spiral drift.
Right, yeah.
And
Yeah, because if you enter it from the wrong angle, you kind of start to oscillate on it, and releasing the MT can be tricky, so some people just fly off.
The only other fall I know of is by me, where I went off the start line and took a hard right. Good times. Yeah, that was actually the last race against Halo. Good times. Useless knowledge over here. I do and don't like Rainbow Road for the one tries. As the underdog pick, it's that chance to fall, plus there's a lot of zipper, so it's really easy to keep pace. But then again, the flip side is it's a long course. Long courses always present more opportunity for catching up.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, Rainbow Road's kind of interesting because while it is long, it does kind of feel like you have a lot of downtime sometimes. Like, you don't really have an opportunity to catch up or do something like much better on a lot of the zipper sections, you know?
Yeah.
You still have opportunities to, like on the straightaway that Resin's on right now, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because it is long, but it's almost like you get breaks in between. You also have the elevator. I mean,
the only time I would consider this for a tournament is if I think my RTEC's on point. That is just monstrous time save, that RTEC section. Halo's stream seems to have completely cut out.
That's a big old F. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Razern is ahead.
Whoa,
he's back.
Here we go. 101 opener. I didn't see what Raz's opener was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we're quite desynced now. Ooh, Halo not getting the RTEC he wanted there around that hairpin. Definitely cost him a little bit of time.
I'm not doing on the
Razern exits
ruling.
the zipper spiral at like 131, 130-ish. To see where
let's
Halo
base it on the cannon here. We got 141 in. 142.
Okay. They actually might be somewhat close here.
Oh yeah, this is looking close.
42 entrants.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That's like tied. What's the shroom count?
This is like a commentator guessing game.
Shroom count.
Big bounce, yeah.
One more for Halo.
That's true.
Jeez. Raz throwing in with that low 1 minute. Surprising me.
Oh, much better spiral coming from
that's almost the
Halo,
same.
Though. But still not the best lap that he wanted, a minute. Really on Halo's, oh man, his RTEC is just not working for him around that hairpin.
Wow.
Almost bouncing and falling off.
How did he stay on there?
Whew, yeah, that guardrail really saved him. Good thing he was extended out that far. He might have just gone flying off.
Staff waved their magic hand and said, let them be synced again. So we got a slight lead for Halo
Yeah, looks
and
like
the
it.
additional shroom.
Yeah, so Halo doesn't make any really big mistakes here. He should be able to pull it out. But I gotta commend Razern for staying ahead for what looked like the first 2 laps. The entirety of the first 2 laps. Oh, another bounce. Man,
Ooh,
Halo's been getting bounces off that.
Ras stuck his landing on the left there.
Yeah.
That 0.1 that counts, right? A little stuck for Ras on the L-Tech. First, second win for Halo there.
Man, yeah, if Razern had kept it together on that last lap, he actually, I think, had a very good chance of winning. I mean, you saw the splits were pretty similar up until Razern's last lap. He had a 103. Really unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh. We're giving Halo a little sass in chat for dropping his frames. He already won the bonus 5 points. It's all fair game now. Let's beat him up.
Yeah, he's dropping frames, dropping matches. But yeah, he secures the +5 points there. Although we still take it to 13 games. So now it's kind of a fight for the extra points. See how they do.
So based on Rainbow Road, Halo's R-Tech has been a little wonky there. This next pick of Wario Coliseum from Ras could turn out to be interesting. We're gonna take a moment or two and chat for Halo to handle his technical difficulties.
Yeah, and actually now would be, I guess, a good time to plug GSA's first live event, Pace. It'll be coming up in April, and be sure to check it out. You can use the command !tickets to get more info on that event. And yeah, it seems like it'll be a lot of fun. They got SMO, Celeste, and Super Mario 64 Grand Finals will be played there. So yeah, don't miss it.
So I'm taking a quick peek at our schedule. We got an SM64 race after this match. And if you guys are interested in Mario Kart Double Dash, like me, that next one's going to be Tuesday at 10 p.m. Baseball Kid versus Baseball. Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
We're the next Double Dash match.
I actually forgot about that until now.
I got you. And
right.
then
There's not one on Monday?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mondays tend to be pretty dead on the schedule. First match of the week. Let's see here. I was also gonna pull up the standings. Standings are a little off. You don't have this race in for the week. I'm totally on the wrong web page right now. And then earlier in the week you had Toast Rider versus Rick Vick. That match hasn't been thrown in. I don't know what the official ruling was on that. I believe, was it Rick Vick who showed up late?
No. It was Toast said he couldn't compete, and I believe it'll actually, they reschedule it to Monday, late on Monday. That's why I was confused as to why, yeah, because I thought there was something on Monday. So actually, yeah, there might be Toast versus Rick Vick on Monday. It's not on the official schedule because it was a reschedule. So, keep an eye out for any changes on that. But looks like Halo's back.
Yeah.
We're ready to keep racing.
Okay. I pulled up the schedule just in time for them to start up again. I'll touch on that at the end. We don't have post-race interviews.
That's true. Good point. Good call.
Yeah, lucky call.
All right, Wario. Another track that's relatively easy to fall off on. There's a couple sections that can be a bit spooky. And one thing to watch out for is the difference in the spiral here will make just an enormous difference, based on how well you do it. So Halo is actually going to be using R-Tech here, which is the superior technique to Razern's L-Tech is the technique that he'll be using. So we'll have to see how much time that actually ends up losing him. I feel like it's going to be pretty significant, even though I don't know the exact amount.
All right, now that we got the streams resynced, thanks again, staff. Here we go up to the big ramp into the toilet bowl and the spiral. R-Tech will come out on the right, and then L-Tech and braking on the left side. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, go ahead and using his shrooms first.
I lied. We didn't get R-Tech on the right side. We just got garbage.
Well, that's one way to put it. And actually, I also noticed Razern got so much air entering the spiral, like the ramp before it. You're supposed to kind of start a drift in the air, and it makes you fall faster. But I don't know if Razern forgot or it just didn't go as planned or what happened. But
I imagine that it just didn't click. For some reason, the more I played Mario Coliseum, the more I missed that drift at the top of the ramp, and I missed the lip of the toilet bowl when entering.
Yeah, Halo already almost 2 seconds ahead here. And keep in mind, Wario is only 2 laps, since the laps are so long, so, you know, Razern doesn't have too much time to catch up, and even more so at a disadvantage based on the fact that he doesn't have shrooms. Oh, interesting. Oh, not gonna fall in? Okay. Interesting exit on the spiral from Halo, but doesn't fall in, so that's really all you can hope for.
Yeah, Ras got the drift at the top of the ramp there, as we were talking about, and his entrance looked clean. The L-Tech and braking looked smooth. It kept up with the garbage R-Tech from Halo.
Yeah.
Halo, when you rewatch the stream, pull out your notebook here. The R-Tech into the drop, that second R-Tech spot, give it a tap of braking. Stay on the inside.
There you have it. Speaking to him from the past.
Sometimes I like time travel. They call me the doctor.
Alright, next, Razern, pretty quick to choose DKM. Another track that, you know, as I've said on many of these tracks, easy to fall on. This one maybe the most so.
I am very excited for this. I'm also very nervous for Halo. I believe he's been doing R-Tech for the cut, and based on his R-Tech the last 2 courses, he might change something.
That's a good point. I was going to bring that up. His R-Tech just around the Rainbow Road hairpins, and, you know, in the Wario spiral has just looked really rocky. And I don't know, who knows, maybe he'll just switch back to his L-Tech strats, play it safe. I wouldn't be surprised. He definitely has the space to, you know, having a much better PR than Razern, so we'll see what he does. We'll see what happens.
Speaking of rocks, do you think we're going to see any boulders for these guys?
I wouldn't be surprised. It can be really hard to predict and avoid. I mean, you know, the spot where you hit them, you're like coming around a corner really fast, and you know, they're right in the way, so we'll see. If both of them stay on pace, I feel like perhaps we won't.
Halo's looking smooth at that top there.
Yeah, Razern actually using his first shroom there. Not a bad one-try strat. Oh, there's the R-Tech coming out. That makes it pretty cleanly.
With that little drop there on the grass section.
Oh no, Razern falls. Halo actually decided just not to MT on the bridge. Again, another safe strat that loses you quite a bit of time, but again, I guess he just doesn't feel pressured to do it. You know, maybe he's just lost a little bit of confidence in some of the stuff he's been messing up this race, so safe strats are always a good bet on
Speaking of
one
safe
tries.
strats, Halo just pulled out one there, switching up his MT sequence coming down the mountain and putting in left to get back to the dip transition point there when you cross over the track.
Yeah, that was a kind of a spooky skip for Halo, but he was confident he was going fast enough and just kind of hopped right over. You really don't need much speed, I guess.
Yeah, as long
also
as
decided to MT across the bridge there. So perhaps first lap he was just didn't like the setup and decided to kind of throw it out the window. But if you get the setup right and you're confident you'll stay on the bridge while MTing, hey, go for it. Oh, another rocky skip. Oh, and it looks like Halo's actually gonna take a dive in.
Ras grabbing some fence on the left side there.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, Halo's still quite a bit ahead. He's really just got to nail this bridge, not MT. Oh no, and Razern goes in. That's a shame. I don't believe even if Razern was MTing and Halo was, not MTing on that bridge, it would have made the difference. I mean, Halo was still pretty far ahead. But you know what? I had hope.
Halo takes another one.
Mm-hmm.
We're running out of courses for Ras to pick. Trying to think of some off the top of my head. We got Dry Desert, Daisy Cruiser, Yoshi Circuit.
Oh, how could I forget about Yoshi?
Man.
Yoshi, he's picked it.
You should just change your name. Add Yoshi in there somewhere. Yoshi spelled correctly.
I could, but then I'd have to spell Yoshi wrong.
Oh.
Like
how would you butcher that spelling?
I don't know. That's why I'm Phoenix spelled correctly. No one notices.
Your name is clever.
All right. So anyway, on to Yoshi Circuit here. My personal favorite track. A track that Halo has been playing this a lot recently. He kind of made a push for a better flap a while ago. He even got a 0.0 flap. So he should be like pretty warmed up and familiar on it.
You got a freaking 0.0? I'm garbage at Yoshi Circuit.
Wait, let me see what he has. Oh no, sorry, he has a 133. What am I saying? A 0.0 is, sorry, he has a 0.1.
Even that beats my lap by a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Go improve your lap. All right, and they're off. We'll have to see if Halo actually goes for the Shroomless here. Oh, he is?
And
he makes it off
easy.
with a pretty good one, too, yeah.
I played a little bit of Yoshi Circuit a while back. I need to get video of my 3 laps. And yeah, there's definitely like 50 milliseconds I can save in my lap. But I need 0.2 to keep pace with Halo.
Yeah. No, yeah, Yoshi's actually, I feel like, a pretty difficult course. Oh, Halo actually catching a lot of grass here, but still staying in the lead. Getting a 35.2 opener.
When I did my analysis a while back, I think Yoshi Circuit 3 lap was like the 3rd or 4th hard time.
Was that based off of a standard or
yeah,
like
based
a God
off
standard?
the God standard.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I believe it. It's a hard God. I don't know how many milliseconds away. Pretty close. I'm like 60 milliseconds away or something.
Okay, so Phoenix, when you rewatch this stream, you don't have to. You can just pull out your notes now. Turn on your game and play Yoshi Circuit right after this.
Hey, you don't even got to tell me. That was already in the plans. All right, so it looks like Halo's still quite a bit ahead. He got a 33.1 second lap. Still on a good pace to get a 141. I'm predicting 141.5 maybe. Actually, we'll see how fast this third lap
I should watch, make my guess, or make the blind guess early on.
It might be lower actually.
141.7. And Ras coming in with 147.5.
Yep.
Wow, I want Dino Jungle again. We're going to Dry Desert for our last course.
Yeah, last race tonight. Which track did we end up ignoring? Daisy? That's
yeah, Daisy.
That makes sense actually.
So,
Daisy's the track that people are scared of on 1-tries, I'd say.
Feeling 129.5 for Halo. And I got no feel for Raz time, so
he has the 134.1.
Well, he's gonna get really close to PR. You got this, Raz.
I believe in Razern. We'll have to see if he can just fight for that last point here. Honestly, though, Dry is a track that I feel like is a little underestimated on how easy it is to mess up. I mean, there's the pillar section. You go too wide, you hit the pokey. You go too tight, you get stuck on the pillar. There's the shroom. You can you know, when we shroom, we get really close to the out of bounds area, and you can actually end up having a death there somewhat easily.
That has happened once in this tournament so far.
Yeah, and I mean, there are also just countless corners where you get really close to some orange sand, some dark sand that just basically pulls you to a full stop, very slow.
Halo missing the mini turbo before the shroom, smart enough to wait and get into the actual spot for the shroom.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you want to have a little hop into the sand before shrooming, but if you can't get the hop, it's still faster to just kind of mosey on over to the where you would shroom.
Ras had a very interesting mini turbo, managed to hold it. There's a lot of bounces in that dune section at the end. Super easy to mess up any player. Halo.
Yeah, so far, hitting the pokey, but we'll still stay ahead here. Somewhat decent recovery, actually.
Hitting the pokey, ruining my guess. Pokey cost about 3/4 of a second. All really dependent on your recovery.
Yeah. Wait, do you get 2 spins on pokey hits or 1? I don't even remember.
It's the same spin mechanic as cars and bananas.
Oh, okay. So yeah, about 0.6. That's right. Ish.
But I don't play.
Another pokey hit.
I don't speedrun this game. Rask making around the pillar there can be sketchy. Held it, played safe, and Halo coming in backwards for that 132.
Yeah, still beat Razern's PR, no problem. I feel like Dry Desert, and actually that'll wrap it up. So 11-2, Razern got to be pretty happy with getting 2 points. I mean, oh no, yeah, we got no time for interviews, unfortunately. So it actually looks like we'll be wrapping it up with that. So yeah, GG to the runners. Thanks to GSA for hosting, and if you got nothing else to say, I think we'll be out of here.
I'll do a quick comment in there. End of week 3, our top 4 in the standings are Goomba, Halo, Baseball Kid, and Lockjaw in order.
Ah, okay.
Okay, good luck to the Mario Kart 64 players, and thanks everyone for watching.
Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64, good catch.
All right, yep, bye.